So today is our Intern Kill Bill's last day.
Yeah.
We've had him for, I don't know, a year or so or something, maybe longer.
Yeah. You know what? It's hard to remember because he's become like a puppy that we've adopted. We've had around.
That's actually a pretty appropriate comparison, Steve, because for years I actually went back and was looking through old emails. He's been emailing for a long time, wanting to be an intern, wanting to be a part of the show. He came in to visit half a dozen times just because he wanted to check it out.
Yeah.
And so he kind of, I don't mean this in a bad way at all, but he kind of wore us down and was like, all right, he wants to intern so badly, we should let him intern here.
All right, so let's get this underway live from Studio City in Ballackinwood, Pennsylvania. It's the Kill Bill dating game. I'm your host, Preston Elliott. First things first, let's meet the Bachelorettes. First of all, we have Molly. Molly is 27 years old, and she's currently unemployed, looking for a job in sales. Her interests include fostering dogs, helping at animal rescue, and remembering not to curse on the air. She wants a man who is tall, handsome, treats his mom well, and does not have hidden dead bodies. Let's hear it for Molly, everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Molly. Next is Bachelorette number 2. Her name is Heather Rose Caporso. Caporeso. She is 28 years old. She's a music teacher, office monkey, and MBA student. She is a classically trained opera singer, speaks Hungarian, and makes awesome sandwiches. She's looking for a guy who's tall, not stupid, appreciates music, and is a good kisser. Let's hear it for Heather.
Yeah!
All right, and then Bachelorette number 3 is Kylie Matzinger. She's 21 years old, a student studying English and pre-law. She loves running through Tough Mudders, wearing way too tall heels, and drinking a bottle of Patron without puking. What she is looking for in a man: shaved head, someone looking for love, same eye color, height, and shoe size as Bill. Let's hear it for Kylie, everybody.
Very nice.
Good morning, Kylie.
Morning, Preston.
All right, and now that we've met the Bachelorettes, let's bring in the man, the myth, the legend. We'll tell you a little bit about him right now. Stoic and unnerving. He's on virtually every no-fly list in the country. And also once won an Emmy Award for his guest work on To Catch a Predator.
Good God.
He loves old school surgical stitches and says it's just not music if it can't drown out the screaming. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Preston and Steve, Intern Kill Bill.
Bill!
All right, Bill. We had to cover his eyes so he couldn't see the ladies as he walked by them, so we used a Jason mask.
So appropriate.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're getting Bill in place right now. You got headphones, Bill?
Yep.
All right, you ready to go?
Yes.
You excited?
Yeah, I am.
You're not nervous, are you?
No.
Oh, yeah.
He's not.
Yeah.
Which is
Bill's always nervous.
He's very excited to be a part of this. Was your idea? You wanted to find love.
Yeah. Casey gave me the opportunity. He's like, "What do you want to do on your last day?" And I had to get back to him, but this is what I wanted to do. So I texted him and said, "This is what I want to do. I win the date contest."
There you go.
All right, Kill Bill. Let's get this thing underway, because behind that screen, 3 Bachelorettes just dying. Bad choice of words. Just eager to meet you. So we're going to begin by letting them say hello. Bachelorette number 1, would you please say hello to Bill?
Good morning, Bill.
Usually you want to respond to something.
Good morning.
Bachelorette 2, would you please say hello to Bill?
Hi, Bill. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
All right, and Bachelorette number 3.
Good morning, Bill.
Good morning.
Okay, so there, we've made the introductions.
Man,
now,
he's a wordsmith.
Bill has been given some prepared questions to ask, so why don't we begin?
Bachelor number 1.
Bachelorette.
By the way, it's Bachelorette.
Bachelorette. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we
that's
could
right.
do that for you, though, if you'd like.
No.
Okay.
You didn't
Give
tell
us a few
us.
minutes.
I even highlighted it too. All right. Bachelorette number 1. I always say you can't judge a book by its cover, even if that cover is made of human flesh and the book itself is inked in human blood. That said, what book titles best describes you, and explain why?
A book title that describes me. I guess I would say the Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games?
Right.
Less for the murdering. But I'm always hungry.
You're always hungry.
All my friends know that I'm always hungry.
All right.
Okay.
Fair answer to a question. Bill, did you want to ask anybody else, or do you have another question?
I have another question.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This is good.
Bachelorette number 2. Some girls say that size doesn't matter, but anyone who has dug a grave knows that's not true. Big, small, fat, thin. What male body type really turns you on, and why?
Well, I really like tall and kind of gangly guys, just because I'm kind of short and stacked. So I feel like it evens out. So,
All right.
Good answer.
Bachelorette number 1. When it comes to romance, I like to take things slow because I'm slow. What is your policy on kissing on the first date?
You wanted number 1 again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
It's nice how she had to check, though.
I guess it depends. If it's a great date and we're attracted to each other, you never know. Maybe we'll kiss.
All right.
There's opportunity there.
All right.
Do you want to ask that same question to someone else?
Bachelorette number 2, same thing. When it comes to romance, I like to take things slow.
You know what, Bill? You do need a glass of water. Can somebody get some water, please? Because I can't handle that lip smacking stuff that's going on over there. Take a sip.
Now you know what it's like to sit next to Nick.
Yeah.
Hang on. I hate you.
We have 3 bachelorettes, by the way.
Yeah.
Bill.
I know.
Yeah, try 3. That's
Okay.
3.
I exist.
All right. Next question.
Hold on, wait. She didn't answer.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bachelorette number 2. Same question.
okay. Well, I really enjoy kissing, but a saying I have in dating is your head can like someone and your heart can like someone, but if your girly bits don't like them, it's kind of off the table. So as long as my girly bits like you, I have absolutely no problem kissing on the first date.
There you go.
Oh, really good answer.
Nice.
Bill, why don't you ask the third bachelorette the same question and just ask the question part?
Bachelorette number 3. When it comes to romance, I like to take things slow because I'm slow. What is your policy on kissing on the first date?
I think kissing is okay as long as it doesn't cross the line into turning into like a tongue ninja fight.
Okay.
Oh, it's no tongue ninja fights.
That's a problem.
All right,
Okay,
so,
I gotcha.
so a little bit more romantic, a little more classic first date kissing. Okay.
Bachelorette number 2. Pretend I'm a police officer who just pulled you over and do your best job sweet talking your way out of a ticket. I'll get you started. Ma'am, my name is Officer Failed the Psych Exam. Do you know you were speeding?
Well, first of all, I'd probably be crying because that's what happens when I get pulled over. Like, not
Okay.
on purpose, it just happens. Be like, oh, I'm so sorry, officer. I was speeding to get home from my sick cat, and I just came from a Zeta Eta Pi event, and I couldn't find a shirt that would fit over my double D boobs. So I apologize for my attire, but I wanted to get home to take care of my cat.
All right.
That's good. I was excited about that.
Bill, like that.
It's suddenly
Add me a double D.
Yeah. That's what turned it around. Up to here, Bill's been like he's interrogated a Gitmo, and now he's loosened up a bit.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1.
No.
How about 3? There's 3 bachelorettes.
I'm losing track of numbers.
Yeah.
You've
Pay
only
attention.
asked her one question.
Yeah, you're going to
Okay.
do 2 in a row for 3.
Come on.
Now remember, while they're answering these, you in your mind you've got to analyze each one of them. You don't even know that there's a number 3 out there.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting
right.
confused with the numbers.
Well, do you want,
I mean, I know it's only 3.
Bill, do you want to write any of this
Yes.
stuff down? Do you want to take some notes?
Yeah, there we go.
He needs a piece of paper.
Number 2.
I mean, it's
double
hard.
D.
I mean, there's 3 of them.
Here, Steve, the number.
The numbers alone, it boggles the mind.
so many
I
numbers.
failed calculus, guys.
Yeah, one more
Slow
than
down.
2.
Math is not my strong subject, by
No.
the way.
Okay, what about
What was your
arithmetic?
strong subject?
I believe in
Anything other
the
than math.
Father, the Son, and there's a third one?
Let's try this then.
Okay.
All right.
Bachelorette number 3.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah!
You got it.
When I get stressed out, I love to get away from it all by hiding in the sewer systems under my town. Where's one place people would never think to look for you no matter how long you've been missing?
What do you think, Bachelorette number 3?
I think probably Canada.
Canada.
Screw Canada.
I like her.
Nice.
All right. Another question, Bill.
All right.
Or the
Do you
same
want
one.
to ask that same one to another
You can
bachelorette?
certainly do that. Remember, there's 2 other ones.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Bachelorette number 2.
Same question. There you go.
You got that too.
When I get stressed,
you don't.
You don't have to say
No.
anything. Where would you hide?
I'd probably hide in a Walmart because I'm not really a Walmart kind of girl.
And nobody would think to look for you there. All
right, good.
fair enough. And you can even ask number one the same question.
Number 1.
There you go.
Yeah.
Same question.
All right.
I think no one would ever look for me, and this probably doesn't bode well, anywhere in the wilderness. I'm a city girl. I'm not an outdoorsy type.
Okay.
So no one would ever, look in the woods for me.
That's cool.
Just
Good
keep that in
answer.
mind.
Yes.
Good
By the way,
answer.
the Bachelorettes are doing a marvelous job.
Yeah, they are.
Bachelorette number 2.
Yes.
All right. My favorite meal of the week is brunch, mainly because there isn't a meal called homicide. Tell me what you brunch or breakfast dish everyone knows is your specialty.
What was that question?
What brunch or breakfast dish everyone knows is your specialty?
Gotcha.
Well, this is kind of, towing the line of brunch, but I'm an excellent baker. So I make really good brownies, all kinds of brownies. I can make polacinta, which is Hungarian crepes. And so I always bring the sweetness to the party.
Bachelorette number 1. Same question.
I'm pretty well known for making homemade waffles. I have a waffle iron. I make the batter from scratch, and they're delicious.
Oh, I like that.
Bill, you could say something like, "Ooh, that sounds tasty."
That sounds tasty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The way you might if you were conversing with a woman you weren't going to kill.
Okay. Bachelor number 3.
Yeah.
Same question.
Same question.
All these ladies and all their cooking skills.
You could even be what you like to eat.
Yeah.
I make a mean cheese omelet.
A mean cheese omelet.
I like that. Yeah.
See, I
that
like
sounds-
cheese.
I like
Wow, that sounds great
That
too.
sounds great too.
I
you
love
go.
eggs.
You
even do different
sound.
types of cheese?
You sound pretty.
You can comment on what they say, Bill. It's a courtesy.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Do you have double D's too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your upper body strength? Could you fend off an attack? Okay. Next question, Bill.
Okay, Bachelorette number 3. People often describe me as a bit of a mama's boy because I dress in her clothing and pretend to be my mother. Which of your family members are you closest to and why?
Probably my younger sister. She's 16, so a bit of an age gap, but we are pretty similar with crop tops and skinny jeans and kiss shirts.
That's awesome.
I like that.
Did you hear any comment?
He said
that's
it's awesome. I'm so used to jumping in. There you go, Bill. That was great.
Very good, Bill. Nice work. We're progressing.
All right.
Hey, Bill, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, go
Do you
ahead.
think that on the date you'll be a little more conversational?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Because now it's a little nerve-wracking and you're on air and the part of the contest.
No, definitely during the date. I'm gonna. Yeah, more conversational, more. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
At night is when the voices start.
He won't take the script with him.
They tell him what
Yeah.
to ask and say and respond with.
Bachelorette number 2. There used to be a saying that when blow in my ear and I'll follow you anywhere. Since I'm probably going to follow you everywhere, anyway, any day and night, forever. tell me what I would have to do to get you to follow me everywhere.
Girls always say they like a nice guy, and guys think we're lying. I do want a nice guy. I just don't want a wuss. There's a difference. So I like nice guys. I like good kissers, and I really like shy guys because I'm so, again, it's the opposite thing because I'm so outgoing and out there. So I like having someone shy to compliment me.
Okay, shy but not a wuss. Okay,
Maybe a guy has got a little machismo to him.
What do you think of that, Bill?
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with a guy who kept a dead mouse in his pocket?
Can't blame him. It's very soft.
As long as it died of natural causes.
Okay, all right.
All right. Bachelorette number 2. Same question.
You just asked
Yeah,
Bachelor.
okay.
Repeat your answer. Has your answer changed in the last 6 seconds?
How is he gonna pick who he likes?
Well, Bill is actually doing a good job. He's looking for inconsistencies in their story.
That's why I asked him over and
Here's
over.
the deal.
Yeah.
He heard
Same question.
He heard double D's, and that's where he just keeps going.
So I win? Is that what
We'll find out, Bill.
All right. Bachelorette number 1. Same question.
I guess in order to get me to follow you around in the same way that you're planning to follow all of us, I don't know. I like a guy who's, handsome and has a good sense of humor. And I guess if I'm following you'd have to look pretty good from behind.
Nice ass.
Nice pooper.
That's what it takes. Nice pooper, as Case.
All right.
A dookie dumper.
Yeah.
Bachelorette number 3, same question.
In terms of following, I'd probably have to say smell. I'm a huge, a cologne can make a big difference in guys. It can make a guy go from a 6 to a 10 in like 0.5 seconds.
Wow. Okay.
I do have a ton of cologne at home.
Yeah. Really bad.
Some people call it maple syrup.
It still works.
It smells terrific. Vermont.
Pancakes.
We have a special version of the dating game theme song that Casey wanted me to play since it's Kill Bill's version that we're doing. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Thought it might sound a little more creepy.
Sounds a little bit like a whorehouse.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let's meet our bachelors. What do you like?
All right. Actually,
If you like butt stuff, stage 2.
let's find out. Let's get the exciting conclusion here of the Kill Bill dating game this morning. It's Intern Kill Bill's last day. A round of applause for
Yes.
being here, and he wanted us to find him a date, so that's exactly what we are doing. We have 3 ladies that Bill has asked a series of questions throughout the course of that last segment, and now he's got to make a decision. Will it be Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or the oh-so-forgetful number 3, because he can't remember 3 numbers. I don't mean her personality in any way, shape, or form. He just has a hard time with the number
3 is a tough number.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hope you took time, because these ladies have great personalities. Any one of them would be a winner.
Yep.
How do you feel about the Q&A process? Was it what you needed?
It went really well. Yeah,
Right.
I think all of them were great, had great answers. Yeah, it went really well.
Okay. All right. Well, Bill, it's up to you. You're going to have to make the decision. Was it tough to decide? Or,
Yeah, it actually was, because, like I said, I liked all their answers. Their answers were really good. So,
All right. Let's get a drum roll, Casey, and then let's get who the lucky lady is going to be, and then I'll tell you what we have in store for you guys. Bill, who's it going to be?
Well, like I said, again, it was tough, but I narrowed it down, and I chose Bachelorette number 3.
Number 3!
You didn't forget me.
Bachelorette number 3. He didn't forget you at all. All right, well, first let's meet our other bachelorettes and find out who you passed on. That's usually the way the game works. First, Bachelorette number 1 is 27 years old. She's currently unemployed, looking for a job in sales. She likes fostering dogs, helping an animal rescue, and remembering not to curse on air. Let's hear it for Molly, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
How are you, Bill?
Good.
You can sense the energy.
Yeah.
So much chemistry.
I was just going to let them,
Yeah.
just going to see where it goes.
So that
Were
was
you nervous?
Yeah, I was, just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, Molly, you did a great job. Thank you very much. We'll make sure we have
Thank
a lovely
you.
parting gift for you, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, let's hear from Molly, everybody. Bachelorette number 2 is a music teacher and an MBA student. She's classically trained opera singer, by the way. Yeah, speaks Hungarian and makes awesome sandwiches. You missed out on that. This is Heather. Let's hear it for
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Bill, those are the double D's, by the way, that she was talking about. Yeah.
Sorry.
Heather, you didn't get the date, but did you have a good time this morning?
Oh, yeah, I had a great time.
All right, well, we've got to have you. Heather's been out to Painfully Single Mixer before, and we got to have her back.
She's
out.
awesome.
It's a lot of fun and a big
Thank you.
fan. So thank you. Can we hear a note to an opera song? Okay.
You want me to? I can.
Yeah,
Hit
tear it out.
All right. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream. It's not opera, but it's Disney.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Heather. Good job. I have a party gift for you as well. And now let's meet the gal who you're going to go on a date with. This is Kylie, and Kylie's 21 years old. She's a student studying English and pre-law. She loves running through the Tough Mudder stuff, and she wears way too tall heels and drinking a bottle of Patron without puking. Bring her on out here. Let's have Kill Bill say hello to Kylie. Give her a hug. There you go. Nice job. All right, Kylie, come on around to the microphone, to this microphone, and let's say hi to you real quick. Did you have a good time, by the way?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Excellent, Kylie.
I think this is a good pairing here. You guys should. I mean, you're both soft spoken. I think it should work out.
Yeah, Bill. What was it that made you decide on Kylie here?
Well, the cologne, since the smell, since I said, I do have a much variety of cologne at home, and
you do have much variety.
Yeah.
Stop. You should just let it
And
go sometimes.
you know what? I love cheese omelets too.
Oh.
Yeah, so I seen that one, and also the being close to your sister. I'm also close to my younger sister. She's 21. So yeah.
I thought for a moment he was just to say, "I like cheese."
I like cheese,
and then he finished with omelet, so which made it.
You know what? Yes, and honestly, we around the office here. We talked to Bill. He is conversive, and you should have a wonderful time. And the meal is going to be great. Limo, the whole damn deal.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Bill. We hope you had a good time.
Yeah, I did. I had an awesome time. Thank you.
Kylie, we hope you're ready for live.
Very ready.
And ready to have a good time. So congratulations.
Yeah.
For Kylie and Bill and the Kill Bill dating game on the Preston and Steve show. I think that went pretty well.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
He's actually like a lot of the guys I usually date. They're like kind of, awkward but adorable, and tall and just kind of like shy. And I get that. And he just sounded like a nice guy. I don't know a ton about him, but why not?
Well, he looked really nervous, so I felt a little bad for him because, it looked like maybe he was nervous to meet all the ladies and be on air. But he seems really nice.
I just have to get to know him a little better. I mean, he's cute. I'd certainly give it a shot.
He's a little young for me. Right. But I thought, I'd give it a try. You never know if it doesn't work out with her. You can call me.